No, just chase it out. Don't just go into it with a closed mind, because at the end of the day, I'm not going to continue a fight. You know?
I'm not gonna fucking bother fighting.
Because I have to deal with it at the other end, but you guys don't. And I don't feel
Alright,
like
guys,
it.
I'm going back in the streaming channel. Brass, if you need anything, just message me or something.
Yeah. You're in.
Yo. Steven.
Yeah, bro.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, street. We should be all good. Let's do a ping.
Okay. Also, let me just change the party settings quickly. Okay, so have you guys decided on your
Alright, so the stream is unmuted. Okay, guys. Sorry for being muted, we're just busy sorting a lot of stuff out. We're on the ping test now between MAD. Oh, I need to change those names to the top. Between MAD and Nexus Origins. Once we're done with this ping test, I'll just change the team names. Let me just check the details from my side, who is what. So, MAD, I don't actually... Okay, their allegiance on the first map, coalition. Okay, so their allegiance just on the Zik. Team list. it's looking sort of okay from my side, from a lag perspective. Oh, it looks alright. Okay. Yeah, it looks good. Team 1 coalition will be mad.
Yellow. Hey, what's
Okay,
up? How's that
James.
on your side? Okay, so we had a few lag spikes, but look, nothing we can do. Let's give it a try. We're happy to give it a go and let's play. Cool, same with us.
Okay, awesome. Just
Cool,
let us
okay.
know in time if it gets unbearable so that we can pull you as soon as possible and try and make a difference.
Sure, no stress. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, awesome.
Okay. I was wondering why the heck there were so many codcasters.
Why?
Okay, so the first game is map charging allegiance on the first game and then coalition all the way down. Alright, I think first game is going to be hardpoint on Azir Caves, yes. We're just waiting for the teams to ready up and we'll get into it. We're going to keep it a bit quiet until then. Stevie, just talk there. I just want to hear how loud your mic is. Make sure that you're coming across loud and clear. Steven,
Yeah.
if you... Okay, sorry guys, so we'll wait for it to kick off and then we'll get a bit busy then. We've got it ready from both teams. Okay, game is starting.
Should be interesting.
Yeah, first map Azir Cave is quite big. A lot of counter rotation plays can be done quite nicely. So if you go for a spawn on point 2, you're suffering quite heavily on the point 3 spawn. Oof, a little bit of lag. Not looking too good. Let's see how it goes for the teams in the game. Looked good in ping test. I saw a couple of small jitters, but nothing too hectic. But sorry, as I was saying, the map's quite large. If you rotate and get your spawn on one of the, any of the points, the next one is quite far onto the other side. So the team whoever didn't get that spawn can lock you in on your previous spawn and make it a bit hard for you to get to the point after. So this is quite a nice map for HP. I like it quite a lot at least. But yeah, let's get into the action. First point is very centralized. Often the teams are not even fighting for points, just stopping and getting points because it's a bit of a shit show directly on the point. So, red is Nexus. Oof, okay, there's definitely a bit of lag. This is going to be very frustrating. Yeah, this is terrible. And from a viewer perspective, even though sometimes it looks alright, when you're playing, little micro stutters are exceptionally noticeable. Especially when you're aiming at someone and they lie down, but in that lie down animation, it's stuttered and they just teleport into the, into the drop shot position. It can be very difficult to deal with.
And reloads take like 4 years as well.
Or they just happen instantaneously or don't happen anymore. I see Nexus went for that early rotation. It looks like they got it. They're at point 2 already, busy setting up. Yeah, Nexus has got the spawn on this one. And what that means is basically you're spawning closest to the point. The following what do you call it, hard point is far on the other side of caves. Or sorry, not the other side of the caves. It's in the middle by the soccer fields or artillery or whatever the different teams are calling it. And it can be very, very difficult to get there from this point if you've got that first or the second spawn. So sometimes it's in your best interest not to even go for the spawn on this point. Looks like Mad has captured the point back from Nexus. And now Nexus captured back. And Nexus has got good reinforcements coming. Mad is coming around. They're trickling into the cave. There's only 2 people in the cave at the moment. Takes the point. Nexus probably looking to rotate now. They are not. If you look at where Mad is spread out, Mad can stop them from getting to the artillery quite simply because they were already positioned there because they didn't have the first point. This is an example of what I was talking about. You see Mad is already on the artillery point. Earlier their Nexus could even get there because they're spawning far south of the map, opposite the point.
I see 2 flankers coming in from Nexus.
Yeah, through cave. We've got 2 guys coming around the back of cave. The next point is inside that cave, so if they can hold this flank area, they can move to the next point.
Just like bullhorn technique them.
Yeah, the point after this is just really difficult to actually get. If you lock it down, it's very hard to take back. It's just got such small chokeholds. And Nexus has rotated to that spawn already. I mean, to that point already.
But I've noticed a lot of people just lie down behind some cover and hope for the best on this point.
Yeah, well, once you get a smoke down and you can lie down in that centerpiece, it's just impossible to see. I don't know if you saw that lag spike there, Steven.
Yeah.
This is going to frustrate a lot of people. I mean, I know it would frustrate the heck out of me.
Yeah, so.
I don't know why Call of Duty developers, I forget their name at the moment, Steve, I don't know if you remember, why they didn't just fix dedicated
Activision.
servers. Well, not Activision, the developers of the game, not the...
Oh, Infinity Ward.
Yes, Infinity Ward. I don't know why they never ever bothered to fix dedicated servers, because it's the only way for cross-platform to really play against each other, or just for their CPU requirements. But Nexus is doing a great job holding off the point. It looks like it's give and take mostly for this point, and it's about time that one of the teams need to give up on the point and start pushing to the next point. But the score is so close, neither of these teams can really afford to fall behind. Nexus will grab the last 10 points on this.
I think Nexus can safely give away 10 points and just set up on the next point.
Well, if you look, it's 96 for 95 at the moment, so it's exceptionally close.
If they secure this one and lock it down hard enough, it'll
I guess it just gives them a net 10 ahead.
Yeah.
So the spawn where Mad is coming from now is definitely the more advantageous spawn to come from. You don't want to really be coming from bridge because there's very few places for you to get through, and you run through bridge, which is quite a chokehold. Following point after this is back middle again. So Nexus has got the spawn for the point after this. We'll see if they can capitalize on that. Looks like they're getting quite a lead now. Mad has struggled to take the point back from them.
Yeah. As I said, leave the previous point to really secure the next one. Get all the points you can.
Or push from the cave denied by Fatih. Fatih with a triple kill. Let's see, what number is Fatih? It's 8. Who's the point man on the next team? Who are we on now?
I don't know why he's turning and looking at his own spawn, but I guess looking for reinforcements.
Yeah, communication. Oh, big flank there by C3PO, taking out 3 on. Oh, what? Oh, never mind. I was incorrect. Sorry, that was Nexus. That's good. That triple.
Yeah.
Nexus already waiting on the following point. Mad takes out point man on Nexus side. Berg. Oh, but Nexus cleaning up the remaining reinforcements from Mad side. Doing quite well, I think, with all this, with the lag that they are experiencing. I wonder if
they
Mad
really need to hold this. They really need to hold this next point, because otherwise Mad's gonna fall out of their reaches.
Yeah, if they can get far enough ahead, they can make it exceptionally difficult. But one of the weird phenomenon, when you get far enough ahead, you see a lot of teams actually just fall apart because they get a bit comfortable, and that pressure to communicate and to move and to reposition almost gets lost. And you can't believe how many games just lost in the last few seconds.
Yeah. Sorry, I said the wrong thing there because the scoreboard switched
Yeah,
for
it
some
swaps
reason.
around a lot. That's why I swapped it while you were saying that, in case you were confused. But it looks like Mad is already on the next point, but Nexus is going to get another 15 points out of this, which takes them ever closer to the 250 mark.
Yeah,
So
they're
Mad
gonna
is
have
going
to
to have
hold.
to be very early on the
Yeah.
rotations and hold.
They're gonna have to play the perfect game of hardpoint from this point on.
Well, it looks like they've prevented any. Oof, sorry, I'm just watching this potential farm happening by. Okay, it looks like Nexus has managed to penetrate the point, which is very well played on their part because Mad had a very good surround on this point. Oh, fantastic shooting by C3PO. Mad has taken it back again. I wonder at what time Nexus is going to look at the rotate because they can't afford to be fighting. If you spend so much, look where they're spawning. Steven, they're spawning on the bridge, and that is so far away from the next point that if they
need to go capitalize that.
if they don't start rotating now, they're not going to make it.
I mean, they have a little bit of leeway,
If
but
they can hold the rest of this point, oh no, they won't win. They'll get them to 246.
I mean, they have a little bit of leeway, but you don't really want to.
We've got 7 on that rotate already. Sorry, man.
Yeah, you don't really want to give them the opportunity to maybe take it away from you at the last second.
For sure. It looks like he's one man on the point against 2. Chewbacca getting the kill there. Oof. So we've got a full swarm coming from Nexus Origins against a very strong defense. A full defense by Mad on the point. It wouldn't even be a bad idea for them to just early rotate at this point.
Yeah, but they need to leave it before 6 seconds.
Well, they
otherwise,
only need to get... Okay, it looks like they've got it.
That's GG.
GG, first game goes to Nexus Origins. Just before the next game starts, I just want to confirm that the guys are going to be playing on the team names that were assigned to them. Oof. Big kill by Brew Maddie. Brew Maddie with a very strong showing there. Tyrox struggling a little bit in that game. C3PO looks like most of Nexus outside of Berg doing quite well. Berg was a point man, lying down point man. So I guess it makes sense. Tyrox is likely also a point man. So kills aren't really expected when you're a point man. Essentially, you just want to lie and not make yourself too visible as much as possible.
Give me 1 second. Sorry.
Guys, can I just confirm that you are you changing teams for the next map?
Yes, we are.
Okay, cool.
Okay, how was the match, guys? Black spikes, anything like that?
Well, I can tell you as COD I noticed quite a few.
Yeah,
we had
quite
some
bad.
serious lag on our side. It was terrible, but we pushed through it, man.
Yeah, let's just play. It's fine. Very
Are you
bad.
guys sure? Because I don't want to hear
it's fine.
afterwards lag was an issue.
No, not a problem. We're not like that. Well, I'm not like that. I'll complain before the game, not after the game.
Okay, so now we are.
Okay, well, if you guys are pushing through, then let's go.
If they're gonna push through, we'll push through.
Yeah, I'm just checking with the guys quickly to see if they're happy or not.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, so we'll play the next one with a neutral host as it is. If it does get bad, we'll let you guys know, and then we can just make a change from there.
Cool.
Okay, perfect.
Thank you.
Cool. Thanks.
Hey, Dokes.
TNT, are you okay? You're on a console. All right, never mind.
Yeah, I'm on console.
Yeah, console is always terrible to host on because it just, from what we've seen, it just doesn't have the capacity, the hardware capacity, and architectural capacity to handle these matches. No matter what line speed you have, it seems to work fine when you're hosting with console players, but it's terrible when you're going with a mix of console PC. But generally, I've noticed when PC can host and they're using something like a VPN, the hosting seems to work really well for both teams. So I don't know why people insist on having console hosts. It can end up ruining everything for all teams involved.
And I mean, if you look at it, there's way more PC players than there are consoles, so they really should be catering for PC rather than console.
Well,
right now.
in this lobby, yeah.
Yeah.
100%. It's practically everyone is on PC. Who just joined the channel? Race. I don't know if you just want to check the YouTube stream out.
Okay. Doesn't really matter.
Yeah, it's not too much of an issue. Just mute yourself, yeah?
I mean, it's kind of an issue, right?
What?
Not like if people come in and don't mute and have fat chats while we're streaming.
No, 100%. That's why I created that other channel, but for some reason I couldn't stream to you. Alright, so we're on to game 2, which is this S&D? S&D on St. Petty.
Yes, very, very big map. In terms of tactics and maneuvers.
Yeah, and the angles are crazy.
Yeah.
And it looks like Mad able to get to their points very early. Oof. I think committing like they have to pushing onto A point was not the right decision. It's just once they've locked it down, it's incredibly difficult to make any progress.
Yeah, the Nexus guys just have to not die now, but it's a 1v4,
1v4.
so it's a bit of an issue. It's gonna have to be a miracle play. Nope. Their setup was pretty good though, if you think about it, because usually people first round just go straight A, so. But their hold on B was perfect as well from the.
Yeah, I also
Like on
think
our
people
house.
overcommit to points, and especially like A on most maps just seems to be the place people go, and you just don't see strategies where people work on playing both points. They work
Yeah.
on strategies for 1 point on an S&D and don't learn to play all of them.
Yeah, but I do feel like this map, if you have mid control, you kind of have B control as well, because you can watch the riverside, you can watch the middle, so you can force more people onto A
Oof.
in any event.
Oh yeah, 100%. And we had a nice pre-nade kill there by Nexus. Ooh, okay,
Yeah.
we're on 1-1 for Nexus and 1 for Mad. Sorry guys, I should say Nexus Origins because we have hosted other games with other Nexus teams and it can get confusing, so I'll try and refer to them as Origins.
The other thing with that middle house is if you put one in there, you can almost pre-call a B rush.
Yeah,
Get everyone on A to rotate.
100%. And if you're pushing, so if you're defending, you can also send someone. Oh, is that a pre-nade kill? Yes, we got a pre-nade kill by Mad onto Berg. Another kill at the entrance, looking like another overcommit to this point. Everyone dying at the front.
It's the thing with S&D, you have to.
You see,
have to
sorry,
be able
Stephen, this
to
is what I was
adapt.
talking about. You see how they sent someone around the river side of the map just to come around the back and pull that flank.
Yeah. That's the thing with S&D, you have to be fluid. If your first plan doesn't work, you mustn't try and force the plan on the people, You have to adapt to what's given to you.
Yeah. But let's see, maybe they're trying a mind game, pushing A and then coming out with a B push. We'll have to see. But so far, this overcommitment to a single choke point is going to lose them these rounds. But it looks like Mad is getting there real fast every round anyhow. Pre-nades going out or smokes going out. Another big commit to A. And they have sent the flank down with Slevin on the riverside. Let me get off this one. Let's watch what's happening on point. Are they going to continue to keep overcommitting to this point? I wonder. Slevin coming around with the flank.
Seems like Mad's trying to do an A.
So once you lock down A, it's I mean, what are your options, right? If you think about it, and if you've been able to see 2 or 3, sometimes 4 people defending A point, you know, there's no one. There's maximum 1 to 2 other people on the map, right? Somewhere else. So send your team the other direction.
Yeah. People get very set in their training and very set. Like you can't really train these things in your training. It only happens on the match day, right?
Yeah, and I guess if you play the map modes enough and the maps enough, you start to figure these things out. It's you know, you really got to think about the meta of the game, the number of people left alive, the number of people holding a point, where, you know, your numbers. If you can move 4 to B and there's only one, you know, somewhere on the map that you don't particularly know where they are, but you know that there's only 1 or 2 somewhere else on the map. So if you send your whole team, you've got numbers advantage on them, and then if you can reposition and put a plant down, you can now swap that advantage. Because now you can set up and lock down your bomb plant, as opposed to trying to push into a lockdown area.
Yeah, that's true.
And it looks like the Mad is rotating nicely to counter this B push, which is nice to see. And
you see what I mean? You see one person going B, and because they pushed A the whole time, you can automatically call it a B and rotate your players around.
Yeah. So the other thing I think they could have probably done a little bit better is they sort of just stopped at the middle of the map, right? They had their push and they sort of just stopped.
Yeah, they got a bit cautious and might be their death.
$2v4, $2v3.
And that back house on top of the house.
Oh,
spot
very
is
dangerous,
very strong.
very dangerous.
Yeah.
And surprised he didn't look there.
Most people always sit there.
Okay, we've got 1 kill to 1 kill, but the game is over. Mad takes the win. Nice to see a little bit of a switch up in rotation there. But Mad rotated very, very well to counter that play. And N3Xus slowed down completely in the middle of the map and didn't use their momentum to set up.
Yeah, because you know there's a balance between you pushing and them finding out. You have to kind of use that as an advantage of.
Yeah, you've got a couple seconds, right, before the guys can react and communicate that there's actually a change in bomb plants.
Exactly, and if you don't capitalize on that, you're going to be facing 5 instead of facing 2.
Well, let's see now if N3Xus can communicate this bomb rotation and reposition well enough. And it looks like they may have. Yeah. Not yet. I think they've got a bit of an overcommitment.
But now that call that the bomb is down there has to become.
Okay, and I mean, who's number 2? Slevin Clever was shot at by 2 players, so you know, he knows that there's at least more than one there, so the odds of it being a rotation are quite high. And secondly, the bomb's on the floor, and something I've mentioned to you guys a lot before in some of our previous games is people just don't pay attention to the bomb's location when it's dropped, and all you have to do is lock down that bomb site. I mean, lock down the bomb. Your priority changes from bomb site to just bomb.
Yeah,
if
they don't have that, they have to kill all of you to win. So
yeah, that's the only option. So what are they going to do? They're going to either try kill you all, or they're going to push towards the bomb. But if your team is just surrounding and set up around the bomb, it's next to impossible for the player to next to impossible for that lone player to make it to the bomb. Alright, with another equalization by Origins. So we're on 3-3. This is looking to be a great series. Sorry, Stephen, when I'm talking and, I'm spending a lot of my time watching the map, so, if you want me to change to a specific player, in fact, it would help me. Just tell me which number to press, or just say swap to 6, and I'll swap to 6. Because sometimes I'm not really watching the players, and the guys who want to watch this might not get a good view of what's going on the map. I mean, in the game itself.
Okay, well.
But we do have 6 just on top restaurant, trying to catch a flank off guard. Ooh, big flank by Vanilla, straight down to the back of A, and gets a triple kill on the with a quadruple kill on A. Is the man going to pull an ace?
Yeah, is he gonna go?
Well, look, they know there's only one left, and he got shot from behind, right? So they could probably go plant, but I wonder if they are going to communicate this. And okay, looks like they have now taken the lead. Swap spots with Mad and the previous round. Fantastic play by Vanilla there. Big unexpected flank. No one watching down the mid trains. They felt the consequences of that. But that's also what happens when you play these things over and over again. You just get stuck in this sort of, this is where we run to when the map starts, right? And you forget that someone can just do something as ridiculous as just sprint up mid and ruin your entire plan. Doing something as as unheard of and as risky as that, but sometimes it just works.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Big push up mid by Mad.
Bombs down, now they just need to lock it down. Well, they got it again.
Oof. Missed opportunity there by Berg. And even when it goes down at B, if you're approaching from where Nexus is right now, it is very difficult to get you. Bomb is going down.
But the flank might actually be worth it. By 3, whoever that is, Fatih. There we go.
Very good gun control there by Berg.
This puts...
I mean, they don't have much time, right? They have to get this kill and start the defuse.
I'm pretty sure he's gonna... Yeah, he's gonna be seen. Because you have to show face, otherwise they just defuse the bomb right in front of you, right?
Yeah, 100%.
And when there's 2 people, a trade still wins.
Yeah. It's really just about getting it to that 8-second mark. If you can get it there, you can die. When you're in this position, sometimes it's better to just peek, shoot, and not even without any real intentions, right? Just to get the guys to stand up and fight back, because they have to restart their defuse every time.
Yeah, exactly. Just waste their own time by trying to kill you.
Even with no intention to actually get that kill.
Yeah, just make them, their kill hungriness work against them.
Right, so we've got a big commit with 3 people onto A, 1 into restaurant side, and it's probably Brew Maddie. I see him here all the time. Yep, Brew Maddie. Brew Maddie gets taken down. A very, very, very good player. Brew Maddie. We've played against them before.
Yeah.
Oof, double kill by Vanilla. Vanilla seeming to be picking up his momentum quite a lot in the last 3 rounds. We've got 1 man on B. I think they're expecting a B plant. But again, this is incredibly difficult to capitalize on. And the Nexus Origins takes the win. That's S&D to Nexus Origins and Hardpoint to Nexus Origins. So 2-0 so far. It is a best of 5 series. So first team to 3 wins the match.
Yeah, Vanilla really doing the most there.
Oh, 100%. Playing incredibly well in those last 3 rounds. Yeah, it's a very good showing from Vanilla. A bit of a wild card there in that game, choosing to just start pushing some random angles, but it's good.
I see they're complaining about the lag in the chat.
Yeah. Well, let's see what happens.
Yellow.
That's the thing.
Hello,
Most
hello.
of their players, three
Hi.
of their players
Okay.
are PC players as well,
I'll
and now
quickly.
you're catering for
However, we're
two
happy to stick
console
with the host.
players.
We'll
You
just
know,
run with it.
shouldn't be
It's
that
still
way. You'd
neutral.
rather
Keep it
have
happy like that.
2 players on the whole lobby lag out than the whole lobby except for 2.
Yeah, I mean, that was one of the same problems we had playing with them. You know, we had an entire PC team. They only had what, 2 players or 3 players on or 2 players on console, and refused to let us have a PC host. You know, and I mean, it's not necessarily their fault. It's the game's fault for not catering for their cross-platform nature.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're looking at advantage, you'd rather have 2 of your players lag than your whole team lag out. So,
100%, yeah.
but I guess at the same time, they have 2 players that aren't lagging, and Nexus has a whole team that's lagging, so they are kind of at advantage as well.
Yeah, well, it looks like none of the captains are complaining, and they're just ready to go forward. So, you know, they can't be, if they've agreed this way, there can't be complaints after the game, right? Sorry, I did just mute the in-game chat there because I was just trying to hear what you were saying. So if they were interested in hearing what they were saying, my apologies. So what? Oof, this lag is terrible. Okay, on to domination on St. Petrograd, same map. I hope they didn't swap teams around. I don't think they have. Let me just check the chat. Okay, we got Let's Go Mad, Let's Go Nexus. All right. Do we only have 2 people watching this? I mean, it's always only 2. Oh, we got 7 people watching. Oh, that's nice. Look, we also record these games so that the teams, you know, it's not really about the live viewership for us. It's really so that the teams can go afterwards and review their games, review the performance, work on improving strategies thereafter. Okay, so we've got the A-B strat coming out from Nexus Origins. This is a very difficult to, you know, because of that long, thin nature of the whole map. You know, going AC can be such a nightmare. And then that, if you do have A and C, you can spawn lock whoever the opposing team is. You can spawn lock them onto bomb side A there by apartments. You can just spawn them coming out of there, spawn and camp them coming out of here the whole time. So there are some frustrating components to this map, but for the most part, you know, sometimes I like this map, but most times I really dislike it. This map is all about the fight over B, and really nothing else happens.
Yeah, unless you have one guy that just decides to flank around and take the other spawn.
And once you, I mean, if you look here, once you lock down B like this, it is so hard to get it back because your angles are all coming around the corner of a building, right? Unless you can get around the trains. But all they have to do is put one person in, just like they've done, right?
Yeah.
Cool, Fudgy with a big kill on B gets taken out. No one left to recap the point again. And if you look here, who is 6?
I think that 5 should be going to cap C actually, just to get some points on the board.
Yeah, I'll just rotate the spawn even, you know. Ooh, we got a big fight coming there, and 5. He was 5. 5 is Vanilla gets taken out.
Because even if you play the AC game, you can still make enough points to possibly win, and cause a lot of confusion in the process.
Oof. Big clear by Nexus Origins on B flag. Oh, is he gonna watch River? It's got a 7 and Caprivi, or 7 and 8. Caprivi and Adam Wheels coming around the riverside. Clear by Mad on B flag. Recapping B flag, a 1v3 fight there with some reinforcements by Nexus coming from the restaurant.
He couldn't make up his mind.
We do have a backup. coming from C3. It's taken off down, but does manage to capture the flag. And it looks like an overcommit rotation to get back to C by Mad, but they seem to have a trade. Just endless trades on this B flag. These what's it? What is that building with the radiation stuff called again? Hazmat.
Hazmat, yeah.
So from Hazmat upper window and restaurant upper window, those are, you know, incredibly strong anchors for this point because they can cover, you know, from the middle all the way to the river or all the way to trains. So holding those angles is exceptionally important, and it doesn't seem like anyone really wants to keep someone in those windows, which is quite strange. Oh, this lag is very bad.
Yeah. Oh no, I'd be complaining all game long if it was me.
Yeah, 100%.
That was a nice jump shot.
Yeah, very good read. Oh, wow. You see that? Stuck midair and then teleport to the ground. And you see how Mad is looking to hold hold the opposing team restaurant.
Yeah.
Strong trade coming from N3Xus and that rotation, but yeah, Mad cleared it out very, very quickly and cleared out their C cap. Mad looks like they have practiced this map a heck of a lot and know exactly what they're doing. And every time N3Xus gets a kill, Mad just trades that kill. N3Xus having a very hard time to keep up, getting outgunned, out-traded, out-rotated.
Yep.
Look, it's only half time. I don't think that score is representative of the actual score. I think Mad is ahead. But the score is close. This could go anyway. Okay, yeah, you see Mad with 81. Competitive game, but they haven't even fixed these issues. I don't understand. Okay, now we've got N3Xus Origins with the C spawn. And they completely missed each other on the rotate there. I wonder if another trade is coming out here. Yeah. Oof. You know, like I said, these Mad guys just seem to be outgunning them at the moment on these points. Who is 6? Brew Matty. So now the frustrating thing is Brew Matty won't be getting much lag, as he's also on console. So he's likely to have a bit of an advantage. But, I mean, you can't question his skills. Look at that, man. This lag is freaking terrible. Looks like he is getting lag. And they've lost their C flag. Matty going on a bit of a rampage here. Is he still alive on that? Yes, he is.
You got a 10 kill streak, jeez. And it's over.
That's incredibly hard to get in these, these competitive level games.
That's just a lot of ducking and diving.
Yeah. How that was not destroyed by the trophy system is a mystery to me. Well, they've only got 2 people on the point and both are... Oh, never mind. Looks like this lag is just getting worse and worse and worse as the game progresses. Unfortunately, if you fall behind on this map and you don't, you haven't played this particular map a lot, it's very difficult to get ahead because there's just so many angles and so many points to hold. If you can win most of the fights in the middle, you can position your guys so nicely. But if you're dying every time, you're left with one man on the point, then you can't really position a team and dot them around the point to lock it down. It's really hard to hold that point as one person. So you have to win those fights with a majority player count win. Otherwise, there's just nowhere for you to go as a solo. N3Xus is going for the triple cap. Look, they really have to lock it down now. Steven, are you still there?
Yeah.
They really have to lock it down now, man. They need to get to those trains and they need to lock down that riverside and restaurant side. It's going to be very hard for them otherwise. And they shouldn't be making, getting losses there, jumping into positions that are unfavorable to them like that. Like jumping towards the spawn.
That lag was insane.
Yeah. And it looks like they're about to lose their C-cap as well. And they're losing these C-caps so easily because it looks like they're making just these risky decision plays.
Yeah, but I mean, they secured the A. Oh no, there goes B as well. See, I don't understand his thinking there, because why would you shoot at the guy that's not on the point? You'd rather stop the cap than get the kill. But it's me, I guess.
Oof. Looks like SMGs are definitely the way to go on this map. I think the SMG players are just going to. I mean, there's so much on this B flag. There's so much, quick fights that are happening. You don't have time to ADS on this play. And they can still win if they can get that. Oh, they won't win with a double cap. They're going to need a triple cap. Yeah, close game though. Very well played. Close game, well played, Mad. Very, very good. I just wish we could watch a game without lag, man. It's just so frustrating to watch this. Especially as very, I really appreciate the competitive gaming world, and to watch a game where the developers don't care about it really makes me sad. Brew Matty with another 30 bomb.
Almost a 2 KD.
Yeah, playing exceptionally well.
So that's, well, yeah, it's 2-1 now, right?
Oh, we've got a thanks for the stream, by the way. That's not a problem, guys. Yeah, happy to do this for you guys, and happy to create these videos for you guys to watch afterwards, see how the games go, and see how you guys can play. Yeah, that was a fantastic game. Great game, well played by Mayhem and Destruction. Yeah, it was a fantastic game. Unfortunately, it's plagued by lag. Okay, what is the next map? Hardpoint? Ramaza? What? Ramaza Hardpoint? Oh yes, Hardpoint. Sorry, I'm thinking Domination is not a CDL map for Ramaza. And we know from experience, playing against and with Origins, as well as Mad on this map, that both teams know this map quite well, have practiced it quite a lot. So I'm expecting a cracker of a game here. Let's see how it goes.
Yeah. Hopefully we don't have. I mean, we're gonna have the point man eating some concrete today, so.
Yeah, well, I mean, most of the points in this map are really just lie down spots.
Yeah.
It's I hate the nature of the game, but yeah, I've got you. Yeah, DNS servers needs to be fixed. I assume you mean dedicated servers. I don't see how DNS servers would affect this, but I assume you mean dedicated servers. Yeah, but I don't even know if they'll fix it. I mean, they've been around for how long, and they haven't been changed, fixed, played with. The developers haven't cared much about it at all. Cold War's come out, so now they need to go work on that game and make money there, right?
Yeah. Hopefully they don't do the same thing to Cold War as they've done here.
Well, I kind of hope Cold War doesn't make it big and this game stays, because this is a great game. You know, they've kept the arcadiness somewhat limited, and they've maintained a very strong core gameplay experience. I really like it. Good rotation there. You know, there's an obvious expectation of someone, for someone awaiting top level. Ooh, okay, we got a flank off by N3Xus to top of Mask. And we've still got one player, Broom Maddie. Dangerous man, don't want him alive on this point. Oof. It looks like N3Xus has set up in Electronics Store already. Going for that wide lockdown. I don't know what happened there, that was very strange behavior. Broom Maddie coming in to just clean up. Gets taken out, unfortunately. N3Xus with a hold on the point, but with the entire Mad team coming down back alley, it's going to be very hard for them to stop this.
Yeah. I mean, it's still early games.
Number one. Who is number one? C3PO just lying in point here. Doing a great job eating concrete. Good contest from both teams.
Yeah. I feel like that is the nature of hardpoint, is the point man just lies down and waits.
Yeah, I don't think it's a very spectator-friendly game mode. It's just too much going on, and it's hard to just follow all the action. Some missed shots there by Mr. Slevin Kalevra. But he took the dub in the end there anyhow. And it looks like the rotation has come out from N3Xus already, or N3Xus Origins. They have grabbed the spawn with player number 3 here, Fatih. So they're going to have the advantageous spawn here unless he gets taken out early, which would be very detrimental to them because then they lose that spawn. Broom Maddie just on fire. Big fight happening on the point. It's always going to be that way, right?
Yeah.
So now if you look, N3Xus has got this spawn. They've got the advantage on, but they just got cleaned up. They got the advantage on this point, but now, they might want to take advantage of this. They've spawned here by Mosque now. They've lost that advantageous spawn on Barbershop. Ideally, they should just capitalize and grab it here while they can, and not move up. Because if they had maintained that Barbershop spawn, they would have been so far from the Mosque point that they just wouldn't have been able to get there in time to do any sort of, gain any sort of meaningful lead. But it does look like they sent some players mid to try and prevent the Barbershop rotation from Mad, which, bought them some time. I don't know how much, but it clearly did buy them a little bit of time. But Mad coming in and just cleaning everyone up in the backlines. Seems like they're losing a bit of their gunfights here.
Yeah, it does seem like it's a bit of a you take the point, I take the point game at this point.
And they definitely are struggling in their gunfights. They seem to just be getting outgunned most of the time here, which is making the game that much. Putting a trophy system onto a trophy system doesn't work, by the way, guys.
Yeah.
It just gets destroyed as a projectile. But if you look what N3Xus is doing now, they are setting up these mid positions to prevent rotation. It's doing a great job here by Berg. I was going to say that they are sending these people to prevent these rotations, but they're getting killed and not actually fulfilling that role. So, not very meaningful strategy there. The guys aren't going to win their gunfights, right? But both teams have incredible guns and playing incredibly well. So sometimes it's hard to tell whether people are just losing gunfights or the teams are just playing very well together. Oh! That huge cleanup by Adam Wheels. They are going to struggle to take this point back. We're on 92 and 92 at the moment. The game is very, very close. And I don't know if you've noticed as well, Stephen, but it
Yeah.
looks like Nexus generally, they get these points locked down and then just get completely outgunned and lose these points again, even though they've got the angles and the advantage. So they really just need to
Might be
tighten
the
up
lag,
their
though.
gameplay. It could be the lag as well, yeah. I mean, absolutely could be the lag. We've been there, right?
You can hold the angle as tight as you want. If someone lags across your screen, you're probably not going to hit them.
100% spot on. Yeah, that's why. Oof. Very good play from Vanilla there. Good moving, jumping, crouching, lying down, using all of his tools in his arsenal. And look at that. Brew Maddie just preventing them from doing any sort of rotations. Brew Maddie's still alive on ladder. Gets taken out. But they are going to need to start rotating to that electronics store. But they are, let's see, and they've won the gunfight on electronics store, which is fantastic for them because now they can get the spawn and get the electronics store points. But again, if they, so watch this. Well, let's see how it goes. So they're going to lock down this back alley. Need that half wall. Very well played. Looks like they're doing a bit better of a job in winning these gunfights, which is great to see them the mental fortitude to just bring it back. But, you know, we've seen Maddie play. If Maddie turns on, it's going to be very hard for them to counter against them. But they seem to be holding this point perfectly well.
Yeah.
Fantastic job holding the point there. And if they can just contest you, don't even need to fight. Just contest these points and move you guys forward. You know, Stephen, that's what you were talking about earlier about just eating concrete. You know, if you're a bit behind, sometimes it's better just to lie down and stop anyone from getting points, whether it's you or the enemy team. Even if you're ahead, and you don't necessarily need to gain more points. You just need to stop the enemy from gaining any. So. You know,
if you don't have any backup, just lie down. So
yeah,
it makes them a little bit longer. It takes them a little bit longer to find you.
Yeah, and what you saw there, you know, I can't remember which player it was, but he was on the point, but he chose to rather stand up and fight, giving away his position and making it easier for the enemies to just find him. It can be rewarding if you get all those kills, but sometimes it's better just to let them run around looking for you for a few seconds. Who is 5? Vanilla doing a fantastic job just locking down this top mid, but gets taken out by Captain Caprivi. Okay, the teams are going to need to start. Okay, you see how they've spawned. How do they keep getting this mosque spawn? That was very strange. They just got the mosque spawn. Looking very much the wrong direction.
Someone might have just run into the spawn box for a split second or something.
Yeah. Oh, man looks away. Last second, throwing a nade. And you see this. This is what I'm talking about. Nexus has the spawn, right? They have the spawn. They're on the point, but somehow, you know, they're struggling to hold their angles and just lock it down. They're getting taken out on the infiltration by man.
Yeah. But I rate they'll still win the game, possibly, if they just keep rotating early, holding the point for 10 seconds, and then giving it away, possibly.
No, even if they just got...
contesting
Yeah, well, I mean, they really just need 10 to 20 points per hard point from here on out. Sorry, man, I've just been stuck on one player this whole time for a while now. Nexus locking down the point, needing, what's it, 13 more points to win, or, alright, no, 22 more points to win, 30 more points to win. That was, my math was very off there. If they can lock this down for the majority of the duration, they can win this round and the match. So Mad wants to push really hard, because if Mad loses this, they're out. And this is, what, semi-finals? semi-finals. Mad not wanting to give away any points, getting grenaded. Oof. Full clean by Vanilla and Slevin Kalevra, doing a fantastic job of cleaning that up. Wow. I had no idea what was going on there for a second. Ooh, but we've got only Rascal coming in and clearing up almost everyone on the point previously. Rotation to bridge for the hard point number 1 again. We're only needing 4 more points to win this game, so Mad is going to have to seriously switch on.
Yeah.
I mean, really, all Nexus has to do is go to electronics store and just start seriously setting up and to get 4 points, right? They only need to hold for 4 seconds.
Yeah, it's not that difficult.
Yeah, it's in their best interest to worry about that setup now and to spend too much time fighting over a bridge. And it looks like they got the spawn again. I don't know how these guys are doing it. But they really need to lock it down now if they want to get these 4 points. Because look at this, they've given them the opportunity to just come on the point and clean everyone up. They're going to throw the game away at this rate, eh? And they hold it for another 2 seconds. Let's see. And they take it. Next Origins takes the match. 3-1.
Close one, actually.
Yeah. Both teams playing exceptionally well, but I mean, I guess we expect that in the semi-final, right? Sure. I mean, it's a big cleanup. Everyone bunched together there. Horrible to see that because, you know, when you're watching from top-down perspective or just from a spectator perspective, you can see the mistakes that are going on. But when you're really in there, it's so hard to know which side you need to look and how to just stay composed. But they managed to get those last few seconds out of them and take the win. Congratulations to Nexus Origins. Let me just check if the guys are going to come across the podcast. Yep, they are coming across the podcast.
Thanks so much
for
hosting. Thanks so much for streaming. Really appreciate it. Very good game. It was awesome. Even though there was lag, it seems doesn't matter. GG.
Yeah, thanks guys. It was good. Well played, man. Thank you.
GG, was well played.
Oh, wait. Good luck for the finals, guys.
GG, guys.
Thanks, much appreciated, man. You guys gave us a good
no problem.
time.
Good luck in the
Very
finals,
good game.
guys. Good luck going forwards, Matt.
Yeah. Thank you guys.
If you guys would like to watch your games at any point,
Cheers,
cheers.
uploaded.
Cheers, keep well.
Bye.
Alright guys, for those of you who did tune in to watch and watch your teams play, the game will probably be available here tomorrow to watch, and it will be uploaded in, I think it's 1080p or 720p. So yeah, catch you guys then, and until the next game, thanks for watching, and hopefully you guys tune into the next stream. Cheers guys. I've got to leave this for 30 seconds though, Stephen.